Hey guys, how are you today? I'm here. I'm talking to you direct from South Africa. Satellite link up right there. I translated myself to South Africa just then, and I'll do these announcements from here, and then we'll come right back. As you see, in South Africa, the sun's just rising because of the time delay. So I just jumped right here, jumped on the ocean, ready to watch the sunrise. So it's a beautiful setting on the right side over there. It's a beautiful sunrise. Looks like it's going to be a wonderful day today. What I'm here to tell you is this. We are going to be talking today about something very special, about something you all need to know about. And that is things to do and not to do in public. And so some things where it's good to do in public and things always bad to do in public. So we're going to go through a bit of a list, and you guys can tell me at the end which ones are the good ones and which ones. Starting it off today, we've got the good old nose pick. So you're going to go the good old finger up the nose, give it a good right royal turn around, clean it out, and pull out your finger. Now, the reason why this is such an effective tool, being your finger, and the reason why I believe God gave you 5 is in case one's preoccupied, you've got another 4 to do. Okay? Now, while the finger's up there, what you need to do is give it a good swivel round, and any of the boogers up there, you just got to stick it in, pull it out. You see? Now this opens up your breathing passages all the way through your nose, through into your sinus areas, all the way down into your lungs. It's very important to have a clear breathing passage all the way down, so when you're breathing, your lungs can go with fresh air. You don't want any of that junk cluttering through where the air's going to go. I mean, this air's coming through. You don't want that air contaminated by snot. Another reason for picking your nose is if you're hungry, it's a great feed right there. Number 2, one of the things that I love doing in public, or maybe not so often, is popping my pimples. You see, now growing up through puberty, and I've kind of reaching the end of this, is pimples. And some people get them and some people don't get them. And some people get a lot more than others. And some people don't. So, when you are experiencing the joys and fruitfulness of pimples, what you need to do is go and find a nice big juicy one. And you see, it's great while you're in class and you're a little bit bored, because you're like, then, the best part of the game. Not only do you get rid of the big yellow thing that's sitting on your face, but you get to try and see how much pus you can get on the friend sitting next to you. So it's a bit of a competition, you see. If you pop it really well and you leave it to brew for a while, and you pop it and the pus can go all over your friend, then you win. If you get pea shooting comps, pus shooting, it's the latest and greatest craze. Next thing I want to talk about in public, which is one of those fantastic things. Next thing I want to talk about in public is picking your scabs. Picking your scabs is great. You know, you get a nice big juicy one, especially you boys. You've been on your little push thingies, the scooters, and you're like, oh, I've got a mad scab. So first you show the girls. The girls are like, yeah, you got a mad scab. Then what is the one thing, guys, that chicks always dig? Scars. That's right, scars. So a sure guaranteed way to get a scar is to pick your scabs. So when you find a nice big juicy one, you just go give it a good old yank. Take it off and let it bleed. Nice, small, yeah. And then, back to point number 1. If you're hungry. Now that we've covered the bad sides, okay, seeing what you don't do in public, now let's talk about what you can do in public. One of the things that we learn as Christians is the ability to go out and act like Jesus did. So, I mean, I love looking at the model that we have in Jesus Christ. So, he went out and he prayed for people and they got healed. So, one of the great things I love to do in public is going out and seeing people get healed. Now, a sure guaranteed way that someone needs a healing is a cast or bandage, or they just look miserable. The miserable one's my favorite. So, you go up to them and, hey, how you doing? I want to pray for you. And you know what? Sometimes they turn you down, but sometimes they say yeah. And that's when you see some cool stuff happen. Like, we know that Jesus went out and people would just touch the cover of his cloak thing. Any of that get healed. Now we're Christians, and as little Christians, we get to go do the same. Give that one a go. Okay. I'm sure you guys can think of many other things to do in public, such as painting mannequins and taking them around the place with you. So what I've done is left you with three bad, and one good, depending how you look at it. But what I want to say, stay classy, Dayspring Youth. Stay classy.